Hey y'all, what's up, homegirls? We're back again like we never left. It's the duo, Alicia and Kiwan. We are so excited for you all to join us tonight. Let us know where you are listening from. And we're going to do some slight plugs. Tonight in the Den, we are going to be talking about BET's Divorced Sistas, Tyler Perry. It's a show about women navigating life after marriage ends or in the in between. So if you're interested, you can stick around if you haven't watched the show, but we will be talking about the show. It's five women, five journeys, and they're trying to figure out their relationships after divorce and if they're going to get a divorce. Sorry, y'all, my microphone. But if you have watched it, we also do review it. So go back to my channel, go to my live, scroll a little down. We have reviewed I think it was like 6 episodes of Divorced Sistas. Right now it's on a break. So, we're just trying to do a little fun thing to, keep the show kind of talked about and just out there in the algorithm and stuff like that. So make sure you like this live and hopefully you enjoy the content. If you're on the replay, comment below and say hey. Now I'm going to let my co-host introduce herself.
You say you want me to introduce myself? I am Kiwan. I am your reality and what is it? Scripted TV.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube content creator. Yay!
Yes, we love it. We love it. All things, okay?
All things reality, all things scripted.
Yes, okay. And I do a little bit more scripted than reality, but I do a little bit reality. If you're watching Love is Blind, I did Love is Blind as well. So let's get into the topic. So if you are not familiar with Divorced Sistas, it is about 5 women. Rashida Latoya plays her. She is poised, faith-driven, the first lady, learning who she is beyond marriage and church role. I don't necessarily think she's already thinking about that, but that's kind of who she is. She's a church lady. She's married to Devin Franklin. Dang, I forgot his name. Pastor. What's his name?
Lord.
Jefferson. Yes.
Pastor.
I thought it was Jefferson.
Jefferson, you're right.
Yeah, Jefferson, but in real life,
I thought Jefferson was the other one. Was homegirls? Oh man, let me.
Oh, I don't think
it could be Pastor Jeff.
Now, clearly, we only know the women. Okay.
Yeah.
Geneva is played by Kadeen. Now, her husband in real life is DeVille, but her TV show husband is dang, I forgot his name too. Her husband is William. Period. We love that. So she's an attorney balancing career, motherhood, and a little fragile marriage. Okay, because if you know, you know. Okay, Naomi is played by Portia. She is divorced already in the show. Geneva and Rashida are still in relationships. Naomi is bold, outspoken, raw, with anger because the girl is upset, okay? And she's still healing from her divorce. Tiffany is a single mom, but her child is in college, so it's so hilarious to me. And she's rebuilding her life while under pressure to have everything together, but she's kind of rebuilding her life, but she is paying spousal support to her ex. I need him to come on the show so I can see who he is. But so she's single. She's not really ready to date, but she has like a love interest, like within the first 5 to 6 episodes. Child. So we'll see what happens on the second part. I need Tyler Perry to release the second part. And then Bridget is Jennifer Sears. She is Latoya's pastor's assistant. She's a supportive friend. She is a cougar right now. She's dating a broke man, a broke young man at that. Okay. And the girlies are getting on to her. So that is the sisters that we'll be talking about. If you also watch Tyler Perry Sisters in general, we love that show too. But this is about the Divorced Sistas. But we should do that show too, actually. Maybe one day. If y'all like this,
let me know.
Do Tyler Perry Sisters, okay? Do a little breakdown. So tonight we're just going to be talking about main character moments. We're going to be talking about main character energy because it's Monday night. So this is a new series or segment that I wanted to start calling the main character Mondays, where we talk about main characters of the different shows that we watch. It's going to be heavily Black women because that is what we watch. Okay. I'm also working on a journal, so that's kind of what inspired me to start this whole live thing or whatever, to kind of inspire and encourage people to be like the main character of their life. So that's kind of why I even started this series. So we're going to do a rapid fire question, and I'm going to ask you, and I guess I can answer too. And then we're going to get into the topic. So, who had the boldest main character energy? Rashida, Geneva, Naomi, Tiffany, or Bridget?
Naomi.
Yes, I agree. Naomi, definitely.
Naomi.
Which
Bye.
sister? Oh, which sister story hit you in your chest?
You mean personally, or
Uh-huh.
just a story general in
Just the storyline. Mm-hmm.
Geneva?
Oh, okay. Hers was surprising to you.
Her absolutely. Oh my god. We're still waiting for stuff to unfold.
We are.
Messy.
Um, I would say that Geneva's was shocking, but I would say Naomi's is kind of heartbreaking. So I would say Naomi. Okay, let's see. Oh, this was which sister would you grab a coffee with to get real advice?
They can't get my dog advice. But if I had to pick, I would pick Rashida.
Really? Okay. I
I'm
would.
like, wait, when you look at everybody's
Mhm.
caricature, mm, Rashida is the only one I would grab coffee with because she a first lady, and after we delved into her and Pastor Jeff, I was like, okay, I can get a little coffee with her.
I would do Tiffany.
Really?
Tiffany.
Hmm.
Because I think about coffee, and Tiffany is smart. Tiffany got money. She's in real
Mm.
estate. She's very business. And when I think of grabbing coffee, I think of money.
Okay.
That's why I'm going on coffee dates unless you got some money. Okay. But yeah,
I didn't
I'll
think
be
about that.
talking to her. Yeah, talking to her like, girl, how I get in real estate? Girl, how I get here? Girl, what's up? What's tea, child?
Let me bring my notebook.
Okay. So that's who I would have coffee with.
Okay.
If you could get one if you could give one sister a pep talk, who would it be? And what would you say? I know who you gonna pick.
I don't want to pick on Naomi
I
tonight.
knew you was gonna do Naomi. I knew it.
But sister, girl, leave that man alone, girl. Move forward. Let's heal. Okay, you need a hug.
I would do Bridget because I'd be like, girl, you need to leave that man alone. You got you a house, you got you a good job, and you also need to not be nobody's assistant and get you a job. You could be a director. That's
She
what I
was
would do.
actually number two. She was
Mm-hmm.
my number two, so she was my runner up.
Yes, that's who I would give a pep talk to. Um, and then last one, which sister do you see yourself in the most and why?
Mm-mm. I don't. Tiffany.
You would say
I
Tiffany?
would say Tiffany. Yes. Only because Tiffany won't date.
Mm-hmm.
I once something ain't right, I just won't. I won't for a long time. So I'm like Tiffany. Um, I'm about my business.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as far as those aspects, I don't. I have a little. I used to have like Rashida qualities wrapped up in the church. Her and Bridget wrapped up in the church. Um, but I was never a Naomi. And Geneva, mm-mm, mm-mm.
I am cracking up. See, I feel like I see a little bit of myself maybe in each one of them, kind of, because I
Mm-hmm.
like success. I like Geneva's success. Like, okay, she's successful, but then it's like, okay, girl, now what you doing on the side? Now I don't know about that. Okay, but then Naomi is like, if you like, she Cardi B, if you have beef with me, we gonna have beef forever because she stand 10 toes down. Okay,
She
and
does.
I'm
She
like,
does.
we stand 10 toes down, baby. Don't play with me, and we good. I definitely wouldn't say I'm a Bridget, and I really wouldn't say I'm a Rashida. Yeah, I don't know about Tiffany. I really feel like Tiffany's character hasn't really developed really for us to really know too much about who she is. So
Mm-hmm.
yes. Do you have a favorite character though?
Um, I, mm, I feel like I'm looking for more of a person that's a perfectionist, and I cannot do that. But
Mhm.
if I had to pick, it would be Tiffany, Tiffany and Bridget.
That's you like the underdogs.
I do.
I can tell.
I do. I do.
Yes, you like the underdogs. Okay. Let's get into the segment of the night. The first segment is going to be our main character segment. Okay, so basically, I have some like prompts about each one, and we're just going to kind of like talk about them and see, like what was their main character energy or what was their main character moment. I'm gonna share the main character moment, and you just
Okay.
talk about like what do you think it was in the show.
Okay.
So for Rashida, what was her "I'm reclaiming me" moment?
I don't think she had a on I'm reclaiming me moment. I think that she made up with her husband and now she's back to being a first lady.
Mm,
She hasn't, not to me. She hasn't reclaimed that. She's her whole thing was her husband,
yeah.
getting right with her husband. So now that she got that, her nervous system isn't acting up anymore. And so
Hmm.
she can be back the first lady. So
Hmm.
no, I don't think she had that moment. I don't I don't think she's had that moment.
I think so. If it's not reclaiming me, but where she kind of thought about herself more, I feel like it was two moments. One, she was so shooketh.
Oh,
I can't remember what happened after it because it was the next day. But like
mm,
when she thought Pastor Jefferson and that man had something going on, when she's like, answer the phone, like she was shook. If she's like, what? And so I think she had to be like, oh my, like she's like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? And then
mm,
like she left, and then she didn't talk to him, and she was just like going on. She's probably like always in her mind. She's probably like, what is going on? So not, she probably didn't reclaim her time, but I think that she thought about like, who am I? Like,
yeah.
how do I? And then I think she also, I think it was just sadness, but I think she was also like, um, do I really want to be in this? Or like, do I really feel like I'm valued here? Is when she stayed up in that car all night long.
Mhm,
I would have not.
mhm. I knew
After
she was gonna
after
say
yeah, after that whole debacle, she stayed in that car because he didn't open up her door.
that, girl.
She was sad, but she was really like, I feel like that was her reclaiming me because she's like, if you don't see me, then that like it's an issue that you don't see me. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. Do you feel like what do you feel which like scene are if you remember what episode do you feel like Geneva had like her main character moment in?
I think Geneva has always shown up in her main character moment. I feel like there was that her regression when Javon came around. And then we hit the peak of regression when he started messing with Tiffany.
Mm, mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely main character moment when the girl almost passed out at the what was it called, the gala or whatever, what was it called,
Oh,
reception.
you said Naomi or Geneva?
I said Geneva,
Okay, 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 okay. Um,
but I'm like, what did they have? What was it? It was a
the
fun.
church, the church fundraiser.
Yes, yes. You know, Geneva. I was saying Geneva. You know, Geneva. She was almost trying to pass out. She's like, I can't breathe. I can't. They had to take her to the bathroom.
Okay, I
Yeah.
remember that part.
I was saying like when you were talking about that, it like gave main character because she's like, it's all about me. Like she thinking that everybody looking at her, and stuff, but like, girl, you so focused on Javon and Tiffany that you can't even just chill. I mean, you have to make it about you. Like you're like, what's going on? So yeah, that part. Everybody's like, what's going on with her? What's going on with her? Like, does she need something? And they didn't want to tell Tiffany what was going on. So that's why I was thinking that was a main character moment.
Okay.
What do you think about Naomi? Which scene gave like unapologetic, bold?
First of all, when she threw that hot coffee on that lady back,
I
okay.
mean, that was
I
wild.
mean, I can say the bolo when Bolo came to her house, but it was nothing like her throwing that coffee.
And I feel like actually all Naomi's scenes is giving main
It
character energy.
is. It is
I
good.
feel like she's giving main character energy all the time from them showing up at her house. She's like, what's going on? Do. And then she's trying to tell um Geneva that her man is cheating on her.
Oh,
And
dang.
then she's going up to the hospital when she's
Oh,
yeah, she's like, you da, 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 you got him up here to meet the white girl or whatever. So I feel like I should have kept her for last because I'm like all her scenes are like main character energy for real, for real.
especially when she read her friends down. I was
Oh
like,
yes, yes, yes. She
I
read them.
mean, she wasn't wrong. She was wrong, but in theory, she was not.
She
She
was
was
listening.
valid. Like her assessment on her friends was valid. It
Mhm.
was just that it was wrong.
Hard to
You
take
don't do that.
Yes. Tiffany. How do you think she shows her main character energy, or if she has main character energy?
Tiffany, I think Tiffany is the one with the natural hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think Tiffany shows her main character in her intelligence, in
Oh, okay.
her when she's clocking, especially like clocking Geneva or just having a conversation with the girls and
She'd be like,
understanding that, yeah, what's going on.
yeah, she do.
Yeah, she's like, what's
Mhm.
going on?
I feel like her main character energy shows up definitely like kind of subtle, but I feel like she's very supportive. I think she's like a supportive main character. Like she supports everything. She's like, okay, what's going on? Like she popped up, she showed up to the church. She kind of popped up and showed up to Geneva. She's like, what's going on? You're not talking to me. Like, so how you said she clocking it, like she about to come up, she about to show up. She what's going on? What's up? So I feel like that's kind of how she shows her main character.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, Bridget, who's played by Jennifer. Um, how does she show her main character energy, or do you feel like she has main character energy?
Yeah. I do. I think that she's nurturing.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think that she shows it through her nurturing. Now, the person who she's nurturing is a big no. However, she's always nurturing. Like she seems as though she's the younger motherly,
Mm-hmm.
the motherly one, I'm gonna use nurturing, the more nurturing one of the bunch. But I think she shows it through her nurturing, you know.
Okay, that's really good. I must say, to me, I don't really think Bridget gives main character energy. She does kind of give supporting character energy. But
She
what
does.
I would say is that like she don't play about that church. Like if it got anything to do with that church, like she own it. So I'm like she be like making sure stuff is together. Kind of how you said nurturing, but she's like, this social media. Oh no, like I had to get this social media. I had to get this like what's going on? Like check. Like what do you need? Like why are you talking to him? Assistant? Like no. And then also she was trying to kind of nurture like what's his name? More. It was what was the guy's name?
The boyfriend,
Yes, yes, yes.
the young boy.
Something's gonna happen. No, oh no, 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 no. I'm talking about Pastor Jefferson's assistant. He was like, "Are they gonna fire me?"
Oh, Myron.
Myron. I almost said moron, so I said that's not the name.
Same thing.
Yeah, I know. Yes, he was like, "Is he gonna fire?" He's like, "No, it's okay. Just go home. Just do this." Da, 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 da. So yes. Okay, that's our main character energy. Let us know what you think. Who do you think has main character energy? Main character is really all about just showing up for yourself, even when you don't feel like it. So those are the main character traits that we've seen into them. The next part, we're gonna really get into discussion. We're gonna have some, we're gonna chat a little bit about it. So I have just a couple of questions that we can like go around. I think I'm going to do some self-awareness questions versus like self-blame. So we can kind of get into that. With Rashida, do you think she's being too hard on herself, or do you think um she's being too easy on herself?
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's always hard on herself. I think that being the role of a first lady, you always have to present. I think you kind of feel like you always have to present not rigid, but this strong presence, and you can't bend and you can't fold. Um, so I think she's not soft on herself at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think because of her role as a first lady, I think
Yeah.
that's what makes her her.
Yeah, and I think she kind of like self blames herself. Well, I don't know if it's like she's not self aware, but I'm like she's so focused on being a wife, being a mother, and stuff like that that she's really not focused on herself and who
Right.
she is. And
Right.
so with that, I feel like kind of in a way it's kind of being too easy on yourself, kind of because it's like she's using it as a crutch. Like, oh, I'm a mother. I'm a wife and I'm a first lady. So it's like I can't even focus on really what I need for myself. So I
Yeah.
kind of feel like she lacks self awareness in that way because it's like, honey, like your marriage is going down. Like even from the first episode, the
Hmm.
lady talking about him cheating, then the Myron, and then the getting into it with the guy who Naomi's ex, and like he's never sticking up for you, but it's just like she's like, I gotta take it because I'm the first lady, and it's like, no, you don't have to take it. It's like, would it be harder to just leave, or is it easier to stay? So that's kind of what I think about when it comes to her. Because at the end of the day, the show is called Divorced Sistas, right? So it's just like, when is it gonna come? Or is it gonna be separation and it's not gonna come? I don't know, right? Guess you got to keep watching. With Geneva, do you think we're seeing growth or do you think we're just seeing performance?
As far as as far as Geneva as a whole, I think that we were seeing performative as
Mhm.
it relate for me, just for me, as it relates to her marriage with her and in her marriage.
Mhm.
Um, I think that I just think she's regressed since
Mhm.
since Javon. Like you're falling apart. And then we get to this
Like
hospital.
when? Till he came, like to back in. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like you're not focused because at first when we started, she was focused on the pretty lady. Remember
Mm-hmm.
the one that the little girl.
Yeah, she's like, you so fine.
She's so cute.
You so fine. She said, Anika, who said that? Daddy. Okay.
It was like there's the crack. Here are the cracks in the ceiling, and
It's
I
like,
think it's because she wanted William, and I think one of the ladies said that in a one of the lines in the show, you wanted William to be a bad person, so you could justify your wrongdoing that you may have done, but now her wrongdoing has shown up.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wrongdoing has shown up and is now messing with her friend. She's completely falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
And child,
That's why I was like, I don't think I could relate to her early. That's why I was like, she wouldn't be my favorite because it's like you have everything. You have the husband, you have the friends, you have the career and everything like that. But you did something and you feel so guilty, and it's like, but now you're regretting maybe who your husband is, and that's true. It's like, well, was your husband your type? Or like, that's not who that's not who he's going to be. And so it's like, oh, that's why I was like, I don't know if I can relate to her because I don't want to be, not liking who I married, right? So that's why I said that. So I agree with you. I think it's kind of performance to an extent because she's performing that like her and William are so happy, like, oh, we're about to go on this trip. We're about to do that.
mhm.
Then the end, it was like Javon was like, oh, why don't me and Tiffany come, whatever. And she's like, oh, hell, what,
That was
It's like
insane.
she's performing that, oh, we're so good, we're good, me and Anika, but it's like there's something missing and you're not really being authentic and sharing like this unless she's talking to
Rashida.
yeah, Rashida, that's her name. Because I almost said the I almost said the real
Oh,
name, Latoya. But yeah, it's like she's not being authentic, or she's not even being authentic and telling him like, "Hey, something is missing," or even, "Hey, like, oh yeah, she doesn't want to tell because the kid might not be his and stuff like that." So that's a little slippery slope too. So I definitely give performance.
and remember when what's her name? Naomi
Mm-hmm.
mentioned to Geneva. Remember when she clocked the girls?
Everybody,
Basically, she was with William for convenience, and
mm-hmm.
and I think it's a level of convenience as well. I really don't, even in her wanting Javon. I don't think she wants any. I think she liked what Javon gave her, just like she likes what William gives.
Main character energy. Shoot, she up there too. She's the main character. However, it makes her feel. She
Yes,
going with it.
she gonna go with it, and it's like, girl,
Yes. If you are watching, let us know. Who do you think gives the most main character energy? Which sister? Let us know. Let's talk about Naomi. When do you think with her emotions they turn into carrying guilt? Or do you feel like she feels a lot of guilt or her emotions are taking over her? Do you think she's self-aware or do you think she's like blaming herself?
no, she absolutely don't blame herself. She put all the responsibility on Franklin.
Come on with the names. Yes, Franklin.
I haven't watched it since it went off.
I know, and I don't.
Oh my god, I can't wait to come back on. She puts all the responsibility on Franklin. She is aware, but she's just aware all of this is Franklin's fault because he
Mhm.
left me for the white woman. Okay.
The young white woman.
Uh,
The young white
the
woman.
burnt back white woman. Okay. So
So weak.
she awareness, it's I think that she's just hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes her very operate in more her emotions because she's hurt.
Mm-hmm.
She's hurting. She's hurting.
Yeah. So yeah, because I don't think she blamed herself either as well. And I do think she's self-aware, but I just don't think she cares.
Right.
She's aware of like what's going on and what she's doing, but she don't care because she's so hurt.
Yes. That
And she's
hurt.
not gonna blame herself because she's like, you left me. I have this house now. You try and take this stuff away from me. Like, even
Mhm.
from the diamonds, are they coming and taking her car and stuff like that? Like, I do think she's aware of what's going on, but she's just not taking blame for it. And she's just like, he did me wrong. I should be able to keep all my stuff. And
Mhm.
that's what that is. So yeah,
Absolutely.
I think she is I do think she's self-aware, but I just think she doesn't care. Tiffany, as we said, she's about her business. She's focused on her work and everything like that because she got to pay that spousal support, child. But do you think she's self-aware or do you think she self-blames?
I think Tiffany is absolutely aware. I think she's probably the most self-aware person. I
Mm-hmm.
think that the way the show is going, it's like I don't want her to lose her awareness in the dude because Javon is around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It seems like that's what they're trying to do, trying to get her to to kind of, be free. I forgot the word, but like it's another word for free. Not free spirited, but I think they just want her to let the writers
Let it
her to let her hair
let
down.
it go. Mm-hmm.
Because the lady
Have fun because she's so like business.
right. But now we have a problem because now I don't want her to let her hair down, but nobody wants to tell her why.
Anything. And then ain't the writer so messy? I mean, the writer's a storyteller. I don't know. Why they got Geneva's ex-lover hooking up with her best friend? The writers is so messy.
That's why I'm telling y'all, I think William knows.
You think William knows what?
I think
Oh,
William know about Geneva and Javon.
oh, you think so? Because
I do.
we
I
gonna see. You want to bet on it? I'm just playing.
yes. I think that Ron Rico plays the villain. I love Ron Rico.
Come on with the real name, child, because I was gonna say Tyreek from Sister.
Listen, Tyreek, we like Tyreek, okay?
Yeah, we do like Tyreek because I was not gonna remember Ron Rico, child. Why they put two names together? Let me start.
I don't know. I was like, that is his real name. Okay. So I love Ron Rico. I think that we'll probably get to see his little villain era, but probably not much. But I do think that Tiffany, I think Tiffany very much has awareness. I just don't want her to lose it because Javon has a cute face.
Okay. Do you think there's going to be a season 2 while we're just talking? Because you said doing there.
Yes. Everybody, I didn't realize everybody liked Divorced Sisters.
I know when I was talking about it, I was sharing that I needed people to come and chat with me about it. So I don't know. I feel like it's a toss up. Some people love it, but some people don't even. Some people ain't even getting a chance because they don't really like Tyler Perry or whatever.
That's the main reason. I think a lot of people don't watch it because they don't like Tyler Perry and how he portrays Black women. But here is the reality of the situation is women go through this all the time.
I was literally like, it's reality. Like, I was actually like, that's another podcast episode. Like, if you want to join me, we could talk about it. But like, y'all are mad about Tyler Perry. And we literally see a lady on here going live on TikTok about how her man is cheating on her. She has him up on content. They was on a cruise ship. And like, now he's cheating on her with women since the day they got married. Yes.
The Kiki girl?
Yes. Uh-huh. Now people are saying that it's fake or it's not fake. I don't know. But yeah, and she was on Facebook. I seen her on Facebook, and people were saying like, "Oh, he's not paying attention to you. He's not doing this." Da, da, da. She's like, "Yes, he's just in his phone." Da, da, da. Till a week or two later, you crying that he done cheated on you the whole time y'all been married.
Did you watch that live? I watched that live.
I'm not watching that live. I'm not watching lives about women.
She played that one song over and over, and that was the song that they danced.
Yes, they danced to it. I see
like, this song gets on my nerves. And she was like this on live. She was like, "I'm sorry."
But she was on Facebook going in on people 2 weeks ago, talking about this my man, I love him, and like people were like talking about her like he was paying attention to her, and it's like, so now you was over here going back for him, and now he embarrassed you and you still putting it on social media. So I'm just like, at the end of the day, Tyler Perry shows low-key be real sometimes.
They do.
And it be reality. Even how we're looking at these women now. There's a woman out here that played it safe and married. They talk about don't marry someone who's not your type. Everybody's like, marry some. People are like, oh, if you want to get married, like, get with somebody safe. Well, if you get with somebody safe, you might not even like them, or you might be settling like Geneva. And so then, you go for the nice one, the pastor, and then we've seen first ladies. I've talked to first ladies. You get shunned by the church, you get talked about and stuff like that. So like, it's real life, and not that all these are Tyler Perry stories, but I'm just using what we have right now. Like you, the quiet, shy girl, you looking for love so bad that you're gonna settle for a man. Now that's true, child. We seen Baby Boy, child. We seen the shows, like we miss that. So it's like everybody's mad at him, but it's like these are occurring roles. And it's not even just black women, it's white women, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Hispanic. That's just who his demographic is. And so even now they're trying to talk about Kiki Palmer. The show, it's like people are writing to what they know, what they see, and that's fine. If you don't like it, there's so many other people that you can support, right?
Mhm.
And so it's just like it's crazy out here. Oh, hey girl, hey, she said a
Hey, Cole got that. Yeah, hey, girl. Hey,
tragedy. Thanks for joining us. It really is a tragedy. We did get we got sidetracked a little bit, but
it's
just
okay.
that because people like it's real life stories. Even this right now, somebody could relate to this. Somebody, and then even watching it, it's a good perspective because some people are even on like I watched a YouTuber. She's talking about how she was she was going to be separated from her husband, but now they're working on it together. So now people are separated, they're divorced, they marry. Like it's a lot of different things, and so these could be real life stories. Although it's not your story or it might not be the exact same. They can be similar. Like somebody might be going through a divorce. Somebody might already be divorced. You're picking up pieces. People, I know a lot of women who have got divorced and they're picking up pieces and trying to navigate that, like Naomi, right? So I'm just like, I don't know. Like the hate is really real and loud, but his numbers be really going up. So I don't know.
Yes, his stories are good. Even Beauty and Black, you're like, do they really have families like this? And so for him to come out with, I feel like Beauty and Black was strong. Second season was stronger than the first season. You know,
Oh, you did? I was scared. I couldn't watch Beauty and Black. I was scared.
I review it, so
Oh yeah,
I, uh, I
I be
gotta watch it. And I love Tyler Perry because he has such a big fan base.
mm-hmm.
So there is nothing like putting a Tyler Perry
Well,
situation.
hopefully come and see this video. Okay, y'all. Come and watch it with us. Yes. We
Yeah.
were talking about Tiffany though. Oh, what were we about to say?
Oh no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
We were talking about Tiffany. Did we finish Tiffany though? The
Yeah,
self
no,
oh,
you
we
did.
said
I don't
self-
think you said anything about Tiffany's
okay.
character.
I was saying to me, I can't really say if she's self-aware, or she blames herself because we haven't really got that much. Like she doesn't really talk about her
Divorce, right?
she doesn't really talk about her relationship, like her divorce. We don't really know. We don't see kids, so I can't really say if she's a self-blame or self-aware. But she is aware around her friends. Like she is always, how you said, she's clocking it. She knows what's going on. But
Yeah.
I don't really know. And she's always putting her head in work. So I would say she definitely is self-aware, and that's why they're trying to get her to like let her hair down, have fun, and relax a little bit. I think just like take it. Take it like live a little. I think that's what you're trying to say. Like live a little. And now she's living on the edge. Now she's living on the edge with her with her friend's ex lover.
But she don't know that.
She don't know. She don't know. She don't know.
Problem, and I'm just like, oh, do I really want friends like this that's gonna keep this type of information for me? Because the moment you tell me, hey, we had a real thing, I'm done with. It's over with.
Well, now people are like, no, because you only meet so many people. I don't know. I hear like if it's a long time ago, it's a long time ago, people don't care. Sometimes, if it's been like years or whatever, they may not care no more because they're like, I have a new man. Like, honestly, Geneva should be over Javon. She's not over Javon because she was never over him. She just got married to somebody. So it'd be different. You said what?
And it was 5 years ago because of the baby, Anita. 4 or 5, but yeah.
Yeah, and it should have been done, but she wasn't really over him and he left and stuff like that. So I think it definitely does depend. I just know that I probably wouldn't be messing with my friend's man, but it definitely depends on how they look at it and what they do over there, child. Keep that right over there. So last but not least, Bridget. Let's talk about her. Do you think she's self-aware or she's self-blame?
I don't think she. I think she's neither. I just think that she just go with whatever. I think she sometimes can lack self-awareness, and I think she's in that space. I just want to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. But no, I don't think she's neither.
I think she's self-blame because she tried to blame herself for that man.
Oh, yes. I totally forgot.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Bridget is not self-aware at all. Period. Yeah. So that's why I said self-blaming, like she's blaming herself with all the circumstances because it's like you're not really where you want to be at. You're working at a
Mhm.
church. You're in this house. You're with this man. She knows that she shouldn't be with this man, but I feel like she's like, this is all that I can get, so this is what I'm going to get. So she blames herself for her circumstances. So
Her circle. I mean, she don't live a bad life.
yeah, they're not even bad, but
I just think that she just doesn't have the. I think that for me, we're looking at Bridget, we're talking about Bridget. I
mhm,
think that she needs a new partner. I
mhm,
think that I think she needs a new partner, and I think she needs to get from other her friends' wing as the supporting friend of. And I think they really need to respect her more. I think. I hope that makes sense. But yes,
mhm.
I think she needs I think she needs a lot more respect than what they give her, especially like when you see the dynamics between her and Rashida.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's hard. It's that working relationship, that working friendship thing, which is kind of hard.
Remember when they were in a car driving, the three ladies were in a car, and Tiffany was like, "Well, I'm a realtor," and she named everybody's title and what they do, and she never even said what it was that Bridget do. It's almost like Bridget is just an afterthought. Bridget is the messy friend that works for Rashida, and we're gonna keep her around so we can get the tea on whatever Rashida got going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's odd. I don't like the dynamics.
Okay, right. Well, you kind of led us into this segment. Well, I'll just do like a
Oh,
quick thing. Yeah, because this is like our last segment. It's like about sisterhood and competition. So you kind of, I was like, since we're already talking about it, we can chat it. Do you feel like I'm in sisterhood and comparison? Do you feel like the support is there for the sisterhood, or do you feel like there's tension with the sisterhood, or do you feel like it's
well,
sisterhood?
it is a lot of tension with the sisterhood. I think that there eventually can be support.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm thinking we're gonna start really reeling into the support of it all in a part two.
Mm-hmm.
But the tension we have with Naomi and the girls, the tension we have with what's her name, Geneva and Tiffany, which Tiffany is very unaware of of what's going on, but there
Mm-hmm.
is tension there. But Tiffany, because of her awareness, she can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I the support. I think that they're being supportive when it comes to, is it Bridget?
Mm-hmm.
Bridget. But I think it's more of judgment.
I knew he's gonna say that.
It's just uh, it's judgment. It's like they don't, because when you in comparison, they don't look at Rashida like that. So even with the stuff with her and Pastor, remember when Myron was outside and he was on the phone, everybody was like, "Oh no, we didn't know," or "I didn't think he was like that." But then when you compare it to Bridget and the fake unaliving,
They're like, I thought.
you just need to leave him. The
Mhm.
support is not the same.
So the support is not the same. Yes, yes. And the prestige. Yeah, I can see this. Like, but that also goes back to status and stuff like that, because Bridges man don't have no status and Pastor Jefferson does have status. So it could
It
be
doesn't
status.
make it right because we're friends.
You said what?
I say it doesn't make it right because we're friends.
No, no, it doesn't make it right. But I was just saying, like, now Bridges man is a bum. So that's
He is.
that's why it goes about status, and that it's like, oh yeah, like I expect the bum to try to pretend that he is going to commit suicide because he was over here acting a fool at the event. You have to kick him out.
Ciao.
So, yeah, I think the sisterhood is a little shaky, but to your point, I was like, Bridget is probably feeling like alone because everybody does. Well, I don't know, because Tiffany is single too, so I don't know. But I was like, Bridget was probably like, okay, I'm the last one. Let me find somebody. But Tiffany is not dating right now, so she doesn't care. But then Well, Naomi ain't dating really either, so I don't know. I was like, maybe
Mhm.
Bridget just thought she had to find a man, and then she found him because we don't really know how long her and that guy have been dating. I feel like there is tension definitely in the group, but I feel like it's like cliquish tension. So I feel like, of course,
Mhm.
there's tension between Geneva and Tiffany. Yeah,
Mhm.
and then there's tension, of course, between Naomi and all the sisters. That's where they go together. And then I feel like there's a little bit of tension maybe between Bridget and Rashida, but it's not all the way there. Like it's not all the way out there. It's a little subtle.
Yeah.
Bridget knows that something's going on with Rashida, but Rashida's not telling her.
I mean, now there is nothing going on with Rashida
Yeah,
because
they're still going on. Just because they made up and she was like, oh, okay, there's still something going on. She's still trying to figure it out. I don't feel like Rashida's all the way 100 because she still never got to ask him about her that one girl cheating on him because everything else happened. So I still feel like Rashida really still is kind of stuck, but she's just gonna keep that facade on, like I'm the pastor's. But I feel like Bridget sees everything from the first time he disrespected her in that meeting room. So she sees everything. Yeah, and she knows how he treats her, but she's just not gonna say anything because she has loyalty to Pastor Jefferson, and she knows that Rashida has some things going on, but Rashida never says anything,
Mhm.
and she's not going to confide in her. She's going to go back and tell Geneva, but Geneva only knows what Rashida's telling her. Geneva's not seeing everything because Geneva worried about Williams, Lover, Devon, and Tiffany.
Child.
So yeah. Do you have any more thoughts about our sisterhood segment?
Uh, as far as like sister, okay. So as far as the show itself, or just sister.
Oh, just that segment.
Okay. You mean the show, right?
Well, no, I was saying the sisterhood comparison segment. Like, do you have anything else about that segment?
No,
Okay.
you go first. I'm
No,
gonna
I
piggyback.
don't have anything. I was going to go into our reflection and takeaway. Like, this is our last segment, reflection and
Okay.
takeaway. So I was going to ask a question, but I didn't. If you have more to say in that one, I was going to let you keep talking. Do
No,
you
no, no. I'm good.
Okay, so watching these sisters, it's like there's no like manual on life. There's no manual on dealing with divorce or like life after divorce or even going through divorce. Like there's no manual. So this show does show us like the ups and downs and different things like that, the support, the non-support, just friendships in general. So I wanted to know, like, do you feel how does watching them reflect on like your main character of yourself?
Ooh. Actually, to be honest with you, I it mm, I I love who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say this: I cannot relate because I've changed. I've changed so much, and
Okay.
that's not no shade. That's not. That's not. But I will say, as it relates to career, I want to mirror that. Working towards my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like friendships, I love the people in my core group. I love those people that are in proximity, close proximity to me, not in space, not in spacing, but here. I love
What the heart is.
that are in close proximity to me because I have the space and the wherewithal, and they give me the space to be Erica, and that's whatever that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
If I said, I want to go streaking, they're gonna be like, we coming with you, okay? Like, except for one. One here's her. She not gonna. She'll be like, okay, girl. But just to be me, no matter what no
Like,
matter what I want to do, how I want to show up, as
mm-hmm.
long as they don't have to be like, oh, okay. But if there needs to be correction, they will correct me. So I love my core group of people.
Mm-hmm.
And Man, I've never met a core group of people like I have today.
Mm-hmm.
Or it was different. When I look back on friendships, and everybody know I'll be 43 soon. So as I look back on those friendships, I'm like, it don't compare to what I have now.
What were your friendships before, if you don't mind me asking?
It wasn't, it was, some of them was surface. It just wasn't built on the right things. And it was just,
Was this
it
in your
was
20s or 30s?
both. So
So
it
now
just,
you have now, oh, sorry, what were you gonna say?
oh no, go ahead, go ahead.
Well, now you have more friends that are not just surface level friends.
No, they're not surface level. They love me.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever I would, if I be like, listen, I want to go to the moon. They're like, let's go. Even as I'm changing every day, I can
Mm-hmm.
talk to them about any and everything. And you know me, I'm pretty much an open book. But I can tell them anything, anything at all.
Do
It's
you feel do you feel like, oh, sorry, I was gonna say this whole thing about low maintenance and high maintenance friends?
Mhm,
Have you heard that diet, like that discourse? Do you
mhm.
feel like you're a low maintenance friend or a high maintenance friend?
Listen, I neither. I
Oh,
just I just like what I like.
that's
Like I am who I am. So if I want to be low maintenance today, I'm going to be a low maintenance friend. But if I want to be a high maintenance friend, yeah, I'm going to be supreme.
yeah.
If I,
Well, they were talking about like friendship and showing up. I was actually watching this video right before, and this guy was like, the only thing I hate is that like we classify friendships as low maintenance, high maintenance. We classify friendship as like they're too needy, or like I don't want to go to a birthday dinner, da da da. But you will jump shit for that man who ain't even called you, who ain't even try to take you out on a date, who barely even tries to come and see you. But then when it comes to friendship, you want to
you'll drop.
nickel and dime and stuff. But then they talk about even this, like you got to put effort in your job. If you don't work, your job not gonna pay you. So
Right.
y'all just want to say that y'all are like low maintenance friend when you really don't even want to put effort in friendship. And it's so sad. It's like you put effort in everything else, but except friendship. And it's like it's one thing that you have to put effort in, but also like that's friendship. You have to put effort in anything. You got to put effort in going to the gym, eating right, uh,
Mm-hmm.
looking for jobs, applying for jobs, getting new jobs, working. Like you gotta put effort in that. It's just when it comes to friendship, it's just like I don't put no effort in. I'm a low maintenance friend. I don't gotta talk to you like 2 or 3 times a year. I'm like, to me, I'm like, that's not friendship to me. I actually did an episode or like a live about friendship. Like, you're not my friend if I
I
only
watched
talk to you 2 or 3 times a year. Like, you're not my friend. Like, I'm sorry, you could be acquaintances. They're like, yeah, let's get back to acquaintances. And I want people to be my friends, but like you, like I don't really care for surface level friends. Like, I want to talk to you. I want to hang out with you. Like, I want to do things with you. Like, I just don't want to be
that.
messaging you on social media all day long. Like, that's not friendship to me.
Oh,
Well,
we
I'm saying that you said what?
not social media.
So it's like it's different. Like we mess on social media, but like we're not in like you're not in the city with me where I can hang out with you. So that's
Yeah.
different. If you're in the city, but if like I'm like if we live in the same city, like let's go hang out, let's go do something. Like let's
Mhm.
not be trying to chat on Facebook or whatever. Like that's what I'm saying. Or like our call me, like child call, like just do a call. And then people are like, oh, I don't like to talk on the phone. I like to text. I'm like, child. I can't. So it's
Yeah.
like, it's just like, okay, they like this, and it's just like people don't, and that's the thing though, people don't want to do different, put in the effort. Like they don't want to try different things to do it. Like, and I was saying, like with me, my friends, they love to text. I hate texting, but I still do text a little bit or whatever, just because they do. But I'm like, nope. I'm like, well, who gonna call me? Some of my friends do call me, but I'm just like, I would rather talk on the phone. One, because I hate texting. I'm always talking to a dang computer, and so that's just like me. Like I get tired of it. Like I want to hear a voice, like a human. I hear AI all the time,
Yeah.
and it's just like it's just so sad that like friendship is dwindling down to that. So I mean, I like that they show friendship in here, but even the friendship is a little shaky, even on the.
Very shaky.
But at
Very,
least showing
very shaky.
because it is a show, but you see them showing up. They're going to things. It's just like let's let the friendship bless you. We're like we are showing, we are supporting, like we're
Mhm.
showing. We're supporting, we're having fun, we're doing things nowadays because now people are missing third spaces or whatever. It's just like let's really be intentional in friendship. Call people, pull up the people. Stuff is so expensive now. You just might gotta go to people's house. Like
Yeah.
just in general.
Let me say this. My friend, like I have one of my friends, she's here. And we hang out not often. And she'll be like, okay, I need to get you out of the house. Fine. Fine. Like we're supposed to
Your
hang.
homebody.
I am a homebody, but only because you already know the
Oh, the
behind.
situation. Hmm.
But usually I'm outside, and even if it's just me driving around, I'm an
Hmm.
outside. I'm an
Oh.
outside person. But now because I added content, since I like content creating most of the time, I'm navigating to create content. My cousin lives in Louisiana. My best friend lives in California.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to go to California. I pushed it back again to
Oh,
December. So I'm
that's
gonna go in December, but I feel like she may not know this, but I feel like we both need. We haven't seen each other in a long time, but when
mhm.
we talk, because there is motherhood and there is work, and
Mhm.
we are mindful of other people's schedules. Like me and myself and my cousin, every morning we're talking 7 between 6 7 o'clock. We're on the phone.
Mhm. I love that. I need a cousin like that. Well, not
And
6 in the morning because I'd be asleep, but
it's like 20 of us, but her and I, we just have this thing. Like she's really supposed to be my sister. I always used to say that. Like she really was supposed to be my sister.
yeah, that's so sweet.
But
Mhm.
it what we never even talked like as kids, but like as adults, like in this time now, I feel like for what this past year or 2 years,
Mhm.
we've been
Yes,
okay.
thank
Again,
you.
is it okay?
I will call you. Hey, cousin. I didn't want to interrupt you. Yes, well, I was saying my six because I don't get up till about 7.
I get up. I'm up at 5 because I have to get to work. I'll be trying to get to work
Oh,
at 6.
yeah. Ooh,
But sometimes I make it most
girl.
of the time 6:37. But we talk,
Ooh, that's so early.
and what I love is that I just feel like the people that I have now are the people that are needed
Hmm.
in my life. Just like when I met you, I feel like you are one of the persons that I needed, that God felt like that was needed for me, and I hope I'm the same way because I want to be nurturing, and that
Yeah.
is my job to be nurturing to those around me, whatever that looks like.
Oh, she said I work overnight. Oh, so you're up in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes, yes, definitely. I know. I was like, I was definitely nervous. I don't know. I seen you. I was definitely nervous to reach out, but no, definitely, I can definitely see you're nurturing and definitely you're supportive. So I definitely love that. I think that it's very important for us to have those friendships. Now, I will say the reason why I get kind of annoyed with my friends sometimes. Oh, well, let me not say annoyed. Like in general, people. I would say it's like because you have motherhood, but you like most of my friends, we don't have kids. So I'm like, it's nothing to just like call and check up on somebody.
I'm
Like,
listening. I'll be right back, but I'm listening.
oh yeah, but like
I'm listening.
yeah, but like people don't. Everybody doesn't have kids, and some people are in a relationship, some people are not in a relationship. So I just think that that is different, and people aren't intentional. And it sounds like you and your cousin are intentional
Yes.
about supporting each other, and yeah, because you all do the whole healing live episode. Like y'all are intentional about supporting each other and showing up for each other, and even if it is like long distance or whatever, it's still intentional. So I really like that you
Yes.
also still even build that bond. And I feel like that's what's important is people aren't building bonds and
I'm gonna tell them to come out, okay?
people aren't like communicating with people. And so it's like the bond or like the friendship, it kind of dwindles down. And so I think that's what is sad about friendship as well. So that's just my 2 cents about it. But um as we kind of wrap up, I'm gonna say that my reflection from the show when it comes to main character energy is that I believe that I do operate in main character energy just in my life and who I am. Um, I think that it's important for me to show up for myself. I think within the show, they really show their stories, and I'm a person that's like, tell your story, own your story. So I feel like just throughout life, I'm a big person, a proponent to be like, no, tell your story, show your story. This is who you are. And so I feel like through the 5 women, we really get to see their stories more than some, but hopefully that comes in like the latter season. But I'm all about sharing what you're going through, sharing your perspectives, how it's affecting you, what's going on, and just being open and honest and transparent, while still being authentic to your true self. So I feel like um watching it, I'm like, okay, everybody has a story. Share your story and be true to who you are and be authentic. And literally, no one can take it away from you. If you put it out there, or if you share something, or even if you don't, if it's your story, it's your story. Or you can't be afraid, or you can't be ashamed of who you are and what your story is and the cards that you were dealt. So that is what I think about when I'm watching the season, like how I reflect about it is that, you know, you are your own story at the end of the day. And so all these women have stories, you have a story. So just stay true to your story, be authentic, and own your story. So that's my takeaway. Um,
Good.
yeah, of it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. This was a little long. I wasn't trying to make it
Really
too long.
good.
But I hope y'all enjoyed this main. I hope y'all enjoyed this main character analysis, main character energy series that I'm starting. We're gonna see how it goes. I have some other ideas. You could let us know if we should do Tyler Perry's Sisters. That one actually might be kind of good because that one's coming on now or whatever. But
Spin
you said,
that. We probably should because there is now a break in one of the friendships.
oh, I gotta catch up then. But
Yes,
yeah.
yes, there is a shift in Miss Andrea, her
Oh,
Fatima.
oh yes, they're not friends really that much anymore, are they? Because
No.
Fatima is like getting up there.
Well, not really. She was just helping her out, and people started coming to her. But now you can see the cracks in Andy. Andy is becoming a little jealous, and she's becoming standoffish. And this week, her mom is going to check. Okay, her mom is going to check Fatima,
Oh,
and Andy's gonna probably check Fatima. So whole thing. It's a whole
that's
thing.
not,
He's
yeah,
gonna
that's
tap
not
in.
going on. Yeah, I'm not watching it yet, but I just got done with I just got done with Zatima. Maybe we could do Zatima because that one's on the break and I'm more up to date
Mhm.
with that one. We could do Fatima and her friend, but we only have two girls in that show. Oh no, we have Belinda and
Belinda,
we have Connie.
Connie, yeah, but Connie is more of the boys' friend.
Yeah,
She's
but
not.
she's still a girl. She be
She
like Fatima.
is. She is.
Yes, but let us know if we should do Zatima because that one is more on my mind right now. And I
Mhm.
want to do some throwbacks as well. But like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this series. I said series. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this first episode of the series. Go and check out the other content. If you made it this long, thank you so much. Me and my girl Kiwan will be live again on Wednesday. We're doing a Halloween episode live. We're talking about ghosting versus non-ghosting. And some men are going to be on this time. They're infiltrating the den. So it's going to be a fun episode.
Really?
Oh, yes. That's
Let me put my good hair on. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
the surprises. Men are going to be in the den. Ah! I guess I should have told you that. I forgot. Um, and then, if you made it this far, Halloween night, I am doing a virtual girls' night in where we're going to talk about spooky stories of dating. So that's just the theme around here. Tickets are free. It's virtual. It's at 7. Make sure you get your tickets in Eventbrite. And we're going to have a good night, good time, chatting it up about all these spooky dating stories. So that's what's happening this week in the den. Make sure you check out all the other episodes that are in the past. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But okay, thank y'all so much, and I will let you share what you got going on, and then we can end it.
Listen, y'all, I am all things reality and scripted TV. So come over to my channel, like, comment, subscribe, like up this live, like up this video. Okay, we need to be in the algorithm. Okay.
Yes, you're trying to get to 600 subscribers. So make
Right.
sure you go and subscribe to Kiwan's. And I'm just trying to get, baby, I'm trying to get to 400. But it's okay. I'll
We
take the watch
can
hours.
girl.
I'll take the watch hours. But yes, hopefully you enjoy this episode. We'll catch you on the next one. Let us know in the comments what show we should do. Who you think has the highest or best main character energy in Divorced Sistas. And we're gonna be back when they come back on. So, subscribe to the channel. Bye.